Well, between the festivals, the backyard roasts, and restaurants, oysters are a low country favorite.
But with hundreds of thousands of oysters being consumed every year, could they run out one day? ABC News 4's Evan Kelly takes a look at what's being done to keep the supply going and growing.
Oysterman Jeff Spar has worked the waterways around Bulls Bay for 11 years.
When you transplant and put shell there, it increases our quantity of oysters.
He says not much has changed in the way he and oystermen over the past 5 decades have worked area waters, except one thing.
The demand has gone up with the population, so the oysters aren't really as big as what they say they used to be. Our single oyster production is nowhere near what it used to be. You can pick yourself out of a job.
For oysters to grow, the young spat needs a place to settle, and no place is more suitable than old shells. Oystermen like Jeff will transplant thousands of bushels of shell to ensure there are plenty of oysters available each season.
All of the water and creeks out there is part of a certain lease, whether it's held by the state or by private individuals. And as long as those private individuals continue to plant oysters, we'll continue to have them.
And those numbers are closely watched by the Department of Natural Resources. But to keep up with growing demand, more shell than required is planted, a technique that has been passed down by harvesters.
Those guys have been oystering for 30, 40, 50 years. Around it. What they've always done is take shell from one area, put it in another area that doesn't have any oyster shell, and that stimulates the bones and creates banks.
It takes oysters 1 to 3 years to reach full size and be ready for harvesting. But with concerns that public oyster land is being depleted, it's up to consumers and the restaurant industry to take steps to ensure this jewel of the sea will continue to be around.
People want to eat oysters next year, they have to buy the recycled shell.
All right, most restaurants in the Low Country do recycle shells. To find the nearest shell drop-off location, just head to our website, abcnews4.com, and then click on Newsline.